Hi, welcome back to SaveWithCrypto. My name is SaveWithCrypto, and yesterday I put out a video saying that XTP, the token of Tap Global, is now available on Weex. It didn't quite come out at the time we hoped it would. It actually came out this afternoon at about 3 p.m. UTC on the 27th of January 2026. So far the price hasn't done much. It's just sort of gone up and come down, and then it's hovering around this price here, which is around about 0.000740 USDT. All you can do is trade it on spot. There's no futures available because the liquidity seems to be incredibly low. There seems to be very little activity in the order book, and there's loads of these weird sort of sell orders here, all for like 500,000 tokens, all kind of like regular-ish sort of intervals. So yeah, that's interesting. And there's people who want to buy it, obviously, for less than it is now. People wanting to buy, reasonable amounts of it. This one here, somebody wants 1.12 million at 0.000588. It'd be interesting to see if those orders get filled. I don't think they will, to be honest. Well, not just yet anyway, because I can't see any reason why anyone would want to sell it at the moment. Nevertheless, I want to try and buy some. I'm not going to go too mad, but I'm going to put some money in this account and see what happens when I set an order, maybe for that price there, 740. So I need to deposit some USDT in here. So I'm actually going to use the winnings from a little Bitcoin trade I did today on BitGet. So let's move that. Let me see what the cheapest way to do this is. Okay, well, Morph is the cheapest, but I don't really know what it is. So I'm just going to use BEP20, which costs 15 cents to send, so that's okay. So let's get the Weex address. Okay, so I'm going to deposit USDT. I'm going to use BEP20 and I'm going to copy that address. And I'm sending over 112 USDT. Okay, so it's 21.13. Let's see how long that takes to get there. Okay, so that arrived at 21.16, so about 3 minutes. Not the fastest ever, but not bad. Okay, so let's try and buy some XTP. So you can just come here and look for XTP, and I'm going to try and buy with a limit order at that price there, 740, using everything. Although that doesn't look right because I've only got 10 cents there. What have I done wrong? Okay, that's because that money went into the funding account rather than the spot account. Okay, so I need to transfer that over from funding to spot. All of that. I think I've got a few cents in the futures as well, so I may as well move that. 8 cents. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. Right, so that's the price I want, 740. The amount is going to be that. So that's 112.81 USDT. So that should get me 152,458 XTP. Oh, did that just fill? Oh, okay, that did just fill. Maybe I should have tried that price there, 730. Oh yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, so I've got 152,306 XTP, which is worth $112.70. Let's see what happens to that. If you want to trade on Weex, please do use my link. It will get you various bonuses, but also we will give you full access to our Discord as well. If you want to do that, just go to savewithcrypto.org/Weex. Oh, by the way, if you want to trade on BitGet as well, go to savewithcrypto.org/BitGet. It's a pretty good exchange. I do use it every day, and I've never had any issues security-wise or anything like that with them. Now, of course, the next fun stage for me is going to be when we can look at XTP on a chart on TradingView, which we've not been able to do for a long time, not since the Bittrex days, which was 2023, I think it was. So, yeah, it's going to be really good. Obviously, there won't be much history there, but even so, it'll be good just to be able to see it on a chart. Now, TradingView are pretty good at doing this, and I would expect to see some data here or see a chart, within the next like 3 or 4 days. It's normally pretty quick, so there is that to look forward to. Now, what would also be fun would be to have a XTP BTC pair. That's what we used to have on Bittrex all them years ago. And that was really good fun, actually. The only thing is, I remember that I think my average XTP buy price was 12 sats. And I'm a bit scared to work out what 1 XTP is in sats. Shall I do it? Yeah, I think I should. Okay, so the current price of a Bitcoin is $89,130. And if we divide that by 100 million, which is 89,130 divided by 10 to the power 8. So it's 0.000891 cents. And I just paid a bit too much because I paid 0.000740. I could now get it for 721, so it's actually gone down a little bit. So it's currently less than 1 sat, isn't it? So if I was to invert that and then multiply that by 0.000721, it is 0.8 of a sat. Okay, so in Bitcoin terms, I need the price of XTP to get up to more like 12 sats to not feel too bad about it. So if I divide that by 12 and then invert that, I need about 14x to break even on my initial investment. And that doesn't sound too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be much worse than that. Obviously, the price of Bitcoin in 2023 was a lot less, but nevertheless, that's what I used to buy it. Okay, well, I'm probably going to leave that XTP in the Weex account for a few days and just to see what happens with it. The majority of my XTP is actually staked in the XTP Tap Global app, so hopefully we'll see some upgrades to that fairly soon as well. But it's going to be interesting to see what the price does. Obviously, I'm expecting it to go up like loads, which would be really nice. That will happen if the app improves, if we get the GBP loading, all this kind of thing. So if you want to know about all that, please do check out the talk we did between me, Maff and Roman. I will link to that video in the top right hand corner now. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. While you're down there, please do give the video a great big fat like and make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications turned on. But yeah, hopefully things look good. So above all, see you, your friends.